At Motor Boat Yachting magazine, we've been testing leisure craft of all different kinds for the past 110 years. But this is the first opportunity we've ever had to test a full, serving Royal Navy warship. HMS Sutherland is a Type 23 frigate, measuring over 130 metres long and weighing some 4,000 tonnes when fully loaded. She's powered by 4 diesel-electric generators and 2 Rolls-Royce Spey jet engines, capable of delivering 68,000 horsepower through her conventional steel shafts. But first, we needed to get her out of Dartmouth. Once the tug is in place, 2 buoy hoppers get dropped off on the canister to undo the enormous shackle. Looking down on Dartmouth town, it's sobering to think that there's enough firepower on board this ship to flatten the entire town. Missiles, torpedoes, guns, it's all there. Then the buoy hoppers get back on board the rib to meet up with us later and be pulled aboard the boat even when we're steaming at 12 knots. Gradually, we ease our way out of the harbour. Up on the bridge, Commander Al Wilson takes control. Once we're clear of Dartmouth, it's time for Jack and Lester to climb on board the Merlin helicopter for our photo shoot. With the rotors now spinning, the chocks are removed and it's time for takeoff. The downdraft is immense, and it's all I can do to keep the camera steady as the Merlin takes off. With the helicopter in position, it's time to put her through some performance and handling tests. With both jet engines running at full blast and cruising along at close to 30 knots, we throw her into a hard starboard turn. Unlike a conventional leisure cruiser, the whole boat leans hard over to port, out of the turn. But up on the bridge, everything stays calm.
Midships, flat 212, 420.
There's no big ship's wheel here, just a tiny PlayStation-like steering wheel.
Ship not steady up flying course or speed.
The view from the helicopter is just as dramatic as she barrels into a turn, leaning over with all that power and weight. At this speed, she's burning over 14,000 litres an hour, at an average of 18 yards per gallon. It's a truly awesome sight, and to understand the forces at work, you only have to look at the water rushing past the stern. Then it's time for the helicopter to come back on board, even while we're steaming along at 20 knots. Down in the engine room, the noise is deafening. Performance tests complete, it's time to inspect her standard equipment, including some of the firepower on board, like this 30mm automated cannon. Up on the foredeck, 4 huge tubes on either side conceal the Harpoon missiles, which can sink a ship over 70 miles away. Then there's the automated 4.5-inch gun on the foredeck. But now, we're going to experience what that 30mm cannon is like in action. It's a devastating display of firepower that shows just what this ship is capable of if push ever does come to shove.